Sheffield Wednesday versus Cheltenham Town. Beautiful day today, and let's hope the football's exactly the same. Hi guys, and welcome to this video. If you could like and share and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, share it gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the content. And if you hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when videos go live. Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 PM. I'm a bit out of practice. It's on all podcast platforms of choice. So please go leave a review. Dexter's channel is in the description below. So, when they're playing a Cheltenham team who look okay, they're in 12th place. They've had a really good season considering their first one in League One for a while. So it'll be good to see how they do today. And we know what they can do. We've seen what they did when we played them at their place, and they've got some very good weapons. One of them being Alfie May. So when they start with Peacock, Farrell, Hunt, Story, Dean starts, Hutchinson, Johnson, Byers, Luongo, Bannon, Mendes, Lang starts as well. Gregory, and the subs are Wildsmith, Iorfa, Dunkley, Delibasharu, Patterson, Kambari, and so. As we know, there's no Berahino in the squad. He's on international duty. Windass had picked up a little bit of a knock, so it knocked his recovery back a little bit more. But having the Story and Dean at the back is really solid, and Lang coming up top as well, which is great. The Cheltenham team is Evans, Raglan, Pollock, Boyle, Blair, Long, Hutchinson, Bonds, Wright, Chapman, and May. Blair as well is a good one to look out for as well. I think Boyle was one of the lads we were looking at in the summer as well. Binders, Firestone, Thomas, Shawcombe, A. Williams, Lloyd, and Eater are the sub for them. It should be an interesting game today, how we set up against them. We got the ability when we're at home, we play some really good football, really attacking, get the crowd behind us. And I think it can be one of those games where that is what happened today. A win today would be superb because we're only 1 point off the playoff situation. It looks like at the moment, Oxford are slightly slipping out of the graph, but because of the games in hand Plymouth had, they've managed to get a proper grip of their place in the playoffs now, which I think we kind of thought that was going to be happening. And it is Barry Bannon's 300th appearance today as well. That is such an achievement to make. He's captain and he's very much part of the squad. Hopefully we can get all 3 points today. What a start to that game was. Quick, fast paced first half, as you could imagine. They go 1-0 up, and it's an unlucky deflection. It loops over the top of Bailey Peacock foul, which is a shame. And they just started with such an intensity, and it woke us up. And if you're a UFC fan, I knew the quote that I've heard this week over the last couple of days. Paddy the Baddie was like, when I go into games, go into fights, I only seem to wake up until I got punched in the face. And that seems like what happened with Wednesday in the game. We only woke up the moment they scored. After that, we really got back into it. We looked a little bit shaky at the back for a bit. But we do make it 1-1, and it's out of all people, it's an overhead kick from Massimo Luongo, and it's one of those ones where it's heads in and he's on the line, just perfect timing, and overhead kicks it over, and it's great to get the goal. And it sets it up. And we've been pushing for the next goal more than they've had one shot and they scored it. But when they are getting forward, we are making silly mistakes at times at the back. Bailey's really not on it today. He made some silly little mistakes which could have let him in. Story's done okay. You can tell Story and Dean, it's another back four that hasn't played together that much in a game. And you can tell that a little bit. And Dean's a little bit rusty. But when we're going forward, we're making the chances. Gregory's had a great couple of opportunities. Lang, Johnson had a great shot from a free kick. And it was a good save, to be fair, from their keeper. And on their keeper, he is waiting so much time every goal kick. I still can't believe there was only 1 minute of that of time at the end of the half. Jesus, it was just every time he's taking an age, and it's just like some calls the referee's doing when they go down, it's straight away. But I don't want to go into that. I will say this, though. The referee is the same ref that sent forth the Arios when Dawson fouled him. So you can kind of get it. But 1-1, we need to make more of the chances, though. We're having a lot of chances, but we just can't seem to bury them. At halftime, it's 1-1, and we need to do more of this and take these chances. Let's see if we can change that in the second half. In the second half, they did come out of the traps a little bit faster than us again. And one of those things, you're thinking, what can we do here? But we go forward. Luongo tried to get something going forward. Doesn't quite work out. And we're just trying to see what we can do here. Gregory's trying to get forward. And it's not been great, let's be fair, from refereeing decision. But it was back and forth at times. And it was really good football watching him play. We do make it 2-1. And it's an absolute stunning strike from Lee Gregory. It's low, it's on the volley, but it's a really good strike to get it in the bottom corner. But they had the chances. They hit the post. We had to have it saved and rebounded. And the time where we were letting them into the game and we were like, we need to be a bit more tighter at the back because they were getting in behind us. They were getting us on the counter. Bailey Peacock-Fowl made a brilliant save, and it should have been 2-2. It really should have been 2-2 at that point because it's an absolutely fantastic save by him. And they're really still knocking on the door here, Cheltenham. But then Jack Hunt, of all people, Jack Hunt finally gets his Wednesday goal in front of the Kop, and it's a cracking volley. It really is. And he'd been doing that all season, just not quite got there. So it's great to see him get his goal, which he absolutely deserves. And to wrap it up, Joe Bayer makes it 4-1. It wasn't a 4-1 game, though. They were a lot better at times getting forward and just getting in behind us when we were going forward. But we turned up. We did what we needed to do. We took the chances in the end and got it at the very end of the game to get it. That does our goal difference the world of good now because we are now in 6th place on 69 points. Goal difference is 22. Oxford are in 5th place on 69 points. Goal difference 25. Plymouth 74 points and goal difference 26. NK Dons 76 points and goal difference 26 as well. And Sunderland are in 7th place on 67 points on 18 goal difference. Great win for Wednesday. We had to work hard for that though because Cheltenham did really put up a really good fight. It wasn't a 4-1 game, but the goal difference again, we are very good at home. I think we've got one of the best records at home. Need to work on our away performance, but what a fantastic win that was. Just what we needed. And we move on to the next game, which I believe is an away game, if I'm not mistaken. So we need to win that. So let's see what we can do. And hopefully we can get all 3 points there. But a great 4-1 win.